this episode of Random Land, we visit all 4 parks at Walt Disney World. Check out the aftermath the day after Splash Mountain closes, and things get weird at a late night event in the Magic Kingdom. Strap in, because things are gonna get strange. Everything hurts.
Except my feelings, because we're back
at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is part of what makes Disney World so awesome.
One day you're thinking about Small World and runaway mine trains on Big Thunder Mountain.
And the next you're exploring rivers and jungle pathways where there are literally gorillas and tigers. And you might even be able to spot the craziest animal of them all, the Yeti. We're over in the Asia section of Disney's Animal Kingdom, a place I have not been for 15 months.
Which is a real bummer because I've always loved Animal Kingdom. It's so rich and full of detail everywhere. So many props and so much advertising and power lines and wires. I mean, you really feel like you've been transported
to a whole other world, very far from Florida.
You may be hearing a little roughness in the old pipes here today.
Never fear, I am not ill. It's just because I'm completely wrecked
from yesterday when we closed down the final rides of Splash Mountain
at Magic Kingdom, which I plan on going to peek at a little later on today.
There was a lot of excitement and shouting, and the children are screaming. But even though that adventure lasted from literally dawn till dusk, I guess I didn't get enough screaming, because my first thought when I dragged my sorry old bones out of bed this morning
was I have got to make it to Expedition Everest.
Luckily, I am at least 1 Yeti foot tall. So let's respect tradition, beware, and let's do this. Man, not only is this one of the greatest rides of all time, in my opinion, but it has one of the greatest queues as well.
The line is so richly themed and detailed in every way. I can wander around inside of it for hours. Sometimes you have to.
The Yeti Museum.
I'm actually a big legendary monster / cryptid fan. I don't think any of them are real Bigfoot Yeti, but I kind of wish they were, you know? I want them to be real so badly.
The great thing about Walt Disney World is
here, they are real. Is this a Yeti? You decide.
That took so long.
Why didn't I wait in the single rider line? Alright, I've got to remember not to scream. I've already lost my voice enough. No screaming. Plus, you know, with Expedition Everest, you can't really ever ride alone. They always seat you next to someone, so screaming too much is potentially awkward. Alright, here comes the dead end. Don't scream. Oh, look at all the hair ties.
Stop screaming!
Wait a minute, I can't help it.
It's everybody's mother-in-law!
Alright, well, we visited everybody's mother-in-law, got our fun pic from the departure point of the ride.
I love that even the gift shops and exits to the rides are so well themed. I mean, look at all the stuff in here.
They got everything you need, and even the cutest little Yetis in town. Never really been good t-shirts in here, though, sadly.
Okay.
That ate up a lot more time than I thought it was going to.
I forgot about the single rider line until it was way too late. So all of you take my advice. When you're alone, never forget.
Ask if there's a single rider option.
I feel like if you're alone, but you go all the way through the regular line, they should let you ride by yourself.
I know it's a numbers game and they're trying to keep the lines as short as possible.
But if you stood in line for an hour like a goon like I just did, I feel like you almost earned it, you know?
All right, there are other parks to see today. Today is my last day in Walt Disney World, but I can't leave Animal Kingdom just yet. Everest may be the best ride in the park, but it's not the only attraction. The main attraction in the Animal Kingdom are, of course, the animals. And look, we got a couple of apes over here climbing around. Awesome.
Neat as apes are, and apes are always neat.
Those aren't the only kinds of animals I want to see. I heard a rumor there's some tigers around these parts.
So if I can ever stop staring at the ancient fountain over here, look at that bubble of water. So weird. And I'm gonna head on into the jungle to see some tigers. Hopefully.
I don't have a lot of time to show you the whole trail, and it is long,
but it's worth it. There are monkeys,
and there's a huge enclosure with giant flying bats sometimes.
But since we are those not wishing to see bats, we go this way.
Because this way, there are tigers. See? Here's one. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Ooh, this place is incredible. But nobody tell Joe Exotic, just in case he gets out of jail.
These tigers are better off without a king.
Last time I was here, this is where the female tiger was. Wait, there she is. Oh, no, never mind. She's shy.
You never can tell with tigers.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Look at her walking around. Oh, she's coming closer. Wow. Gorgeous animals, man. Crazy that they, every once in a while,
Still hunt humans. All right, there are many more animals to see, including big apes and gorillas.
in Disney's Animal Kingdom, but we're gonna leave the jungly paths now because I haven't been here in so long. I want to see what's going on in a totally different kind of land than Asia. I want to see what's going on in DinoLand USA. You see, at D23 this year, which is sort of the big company expo where they announce new things and showcase products, they teased out ideas for re-theming most of this land to include Moana and Zootopia attractions. Now you see, DinoLand USA was never the most popular nor the best themed land at Walt Disney World in any of the parks. In fact, it might be the strangest place in all of Walt Disney World. It certainly doesn't feel like consistent with the rest of Disney's themed lands.
Anyway, massive demolition has taken place out here. There used to be a huge ride in this area called Primeval World. They were just starting to take it down, I believe, the last time I was here. So I haven't seen it, just as a huge empty void. Speculation is likely that's where a Moana water ride would go.
And then the land's sort of signature e-ticket attraction, Dinosaur. You remember this ride, you know, the Not Our Dino ride.
The one that's basically the same as the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland inside, except full of dinosaurs and unintentionally hilarious. They teased this as possibly becoming a Zootopia ride, which would be pretty darn epic. I like Zootopia. It'd be a little weird if the dinosaur theme everywhere went completely extinct. Mostly I'm wondering what the heck they would call this land if they put all of their ideas into it, especially if any of the dinosaur stuff remained here.
Either way, you know change is coming down the pipe eventually.
So I just wanted to pop in and sort of see what's changed so far and kind of soak in what's still here before it changes as well.
Especially Restaurantosaurus, my favorite food spot here.
Got a lot of good memories of this place. Hope it never changes. Well, I at least hope the menu never changes.
Because this is where I get the good gluten-free chicken strips.
Every once in a while I get lucky enough to eat
In the trailer.
All right, I'd like to stick around because I'd like to see Africa and check out Avatar Land again.
But I think it's time to go.
I forgot to mention we didn't have time to go into the Africa section.
But I did manage to see a gorilla. So while I walk out to the parking lot, I'm going to show you that. And Kevin.
There he is. The majestic gorilla.
Shh. He's not moving. He must be aware of our presence. He's holding perfectly still.
This is incredible. I never thought I'd have the privilege of seeing one of these creatures so close up.
They are endangered though, so maybe we should leave them alone now.
Oh my gosh. Kevin! Kevin! Ah!
Ooh, weird seeing different colored signs out here. I got so used to the old purple signs on the Walt Disney World highways and byways. Now we're arriving at our next destination, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and we'll see if I made a wise choice or a foolish choice.
I was hoping the Disney Skyliner out here at Walt Disney World, the Sky Buckets, would be open,
so I could ride it from the parking lot of Hollywood Studios here over to Epcot eventually. But I forgot, it's a pretty windy day, so it looks like it's been closed down.
Darn, I was hoping to be plopped down right in the World Showcase, but you know what? There is another way.
An older way, and some would say a better way. The boat.
You know what? Just for a second, as long as I'm standing over here,
We might as well head inside Disney's Hollywood Studios.
if for nothing else, at least just to say we did.
Look at that, they're still doing their sort of socially distanced meet and greet up there. Donald and Daisy Duck.
I wonder if they ever got officially married, if they're sort of like me and Allie.
And they're not worried about the piece of paper for the time being. Never heard of them getting a wedding.
Here, look at that. There's the Eddie Valiant office up there with Roger Rabbit's shape in the what's it called? What are those things? The blinds? I was about to say blades. Never seen a Roger Rabbit shaped blade before. I love how many late 80s and early 90s references there are in this park.
I feel like there's so many things left here from my time. My time! Wish I could have seen this place back in the day when they had the Bulldog Cafe or the Ninja Turtles. Yes, that's right.
When this was MGM, the Ninja Turtles used to appear. Weird.
But at least I was here before Star Wars Land.
And got to experience the great movie ride before it was gone.
Mickey and Minnie's Magical Maniacal Railway is awesome. But I do miss that crazy old Hollywood dark ride.
Kind of wish they hadn't used the Ren and Stimpy Mickey. Kind of wish they had used classic Mickey, but other than that, it's a pretty awesome ride.
And a pretty epic addition to Toontown out there, and it needed some additions. Hey, look at this, it's Chip and Dale, or as they're known in France, Tick and Tack. How about these guys? I love these guys, they're hilarious. But I always feel bad for Dale, because people always run up to him and go, Chip! Okay, as much as it grieves me, there's no time for Tower of Terror or anything like that over here.
Because we've got a boat to catch. I almost don't even have time for that. But you know what? What's a trip to Disney World without visiting all 4 parks in a day?
So even if we just put our foot in and then leave, it'll be worth the effort. You know, if you go back to 2016, 17, 18, 19, we had tons of adventures where we went to all 4 parks in the same day, rode all kinds of rides, did all kinds of wacky stuff. The challenge used to be going to all 4 parks and riding tons of rides. Now, with the reservation system and not being able to park hop till after 2 p.m., it's a challenge just to stand in all 4 parks on the same day. Although, some of the park hopping rules are supposedly going to change very soon. Oh my gosh, that boat ride was so long. I almost fell asleep, but we finally made it to Epcot.
And we're plopped right back here behind the World Showcase. I just saw something I've never seen before. A guy ran through, like where you scan your magic band. And they were like, sir, come back. And he's like, oh, is this Epcot? And he taps his band, and of course it turns blue. And he's like, oh, I don't have Epcot today. And he smiled and walked away.
Bold move, sir, but it didn't work. Check out the new map. I haven't seen this map. I don't know if it's 40th anniversary or a little before, but look at that. There it is. Neighborhoods. World Celebration, World Nature, World Discovery, all pieces of the old future world. And then there's the World Showcase. That's always been a world. And that is where we're heading right now.
One of the boat people was like, what attractions are you gonna go on? I said, the only attraction I'm interested in is coffee. I'm so tired.
I believe we can get Joffrey's coffee over here in England. So that's the way I'm headed now. Ooh, listen to that music.
Oh, we got some rockers back here. Some rockers! Gosh. Used to say I would love to rock out, but I really need that coffee.
After that Splash Mountain situation last night, which, if you missed it, was dawn to dusk and involved so much screaming.
And walking, and worse, standing in line over and over. I'm like the kind of sore and tired where you would normally just give up for the day.
And maybe just spend the whole day in the hotel.
Today's the last day.
We can't give up now. Oh, please, Joffrey, help me, sweet Joffrey. Ah, they've still got the 50th anniversary blend out here.
There it is. Be right back, guys. I'm about to get busy.
Ah, oui, oui. Sundown over Gay Paris. Ah, bonsoir. Okay, I'm starting to feel better now. Well, more accurately, I'm starting to feel like I'm going to start feeling better right now. I've been slurping up some of this coffee. I need it to take full effect any minute so I can get back to the boats and push on towards Magic Kingdom. It'd be nice to at least get a little more time at the World Showcase, watching the sunset, the people walk by, because I was only here briefly the other night with my friend Adam. We were sort of soaking in the changes around here, and of course, I got my very first ever ride on the new Guardians of the Galaxy coaster, which was insane. I definitely don't feel like I got enough Epcot on this trip. That's a good thing, though. It makes me hunger for more and gives me even more reason to return. Well, anyway, I'm grateful I got to pop into Epcot for at least another second or two and enjoy the sunset on the shores of the World Showcase. And now let's hit the boats for our final park. We gotta head over to Magic Kingdom because I really want to know, what does Splash Mountain look like today?
Pretty curious about that aftermath.
All right, enough yakking. Let's get back to the boats. You know what? I'm not even going to show you the boat ride back because the boat ride is boring. France. France is pretty. Look at the prettiness. Coming out here at night and seeing how pretty it looks has also had a weird double effect. It actually made me miss France. What's happening to me? Okay. There's the boat. See you guys back at the car. Actually, you know what? Instead of going back to the car, let's just swap one boat for another. We'll get to Magic Kingdom faster that way.
This is awesome. Other than the fact that it's freezing, I'm the only one up here. Just me and the boat cast members.
Coming in for a landing at the Magic Kingdom.
Luckily for our purposes, there was a special after-hours night for just annual pass holders, I think.
You need a separate ticket because it comes with some kind of free food, I think popcorn and stuff.
What better way to say goodbye to the Magic Kingdom for now?
But what I'm really curious about is the Splash Mountain Aftermath. And check this out, we have the Splash Mountain Aftermath.
It's the first map without Splash Mountain featuring Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Look at that. And look at this. Yes! The Magic Kingdoming begin. This is crazy, the first one. As you can see, the Magic Kingdom fireworks are very popular tonight, so we'll probably get off Main Street as soon as we can. I want to get out there and see what's become of Splash Mountain anyway. It's in here, does every song sound like Let It Go now? I mean, it's obviously not ideal for showing you the perfect money shot or anything, but I actually love walking around randomly during the fireworks and seeing it from all kinds of crazy angles. Not to mention just watching people's faces as they see those fireworks explode. I mean, it makes me feel like I'm a kid again. How can you help being excited about that? All right, well, nothing for it but to go the long way over to Splash Mountain. That's super interesting. I've always known they do that, but I've never seen the Magic Kingdom sprinklers up on the roofs where they shoot off the fireworks before. There's Tinkerbell. There she goes. Yeah! Well, it's the truth. It's actual. But if you were a gigantic fan of Splash Mountain, you probably won't find this very satisfactual. Look at this. Splash Mountain runs dry. No more water in the flume. It's crazy to think that just 24 hours ago, this place was packed with hundreds, maybe thousands of people. There's certainly hundreds on the bridges right here, cheering on those final logs. I'm actually excited to ride the new attraction when it shows up. It's just gonna be a while. It's just trippy. Splash Mountain's been around for so long, it just feels so strange, you know? Wow. You can see those evac lights. The work lights are on inside. I happen to know that they were working throughout the night. I could see all the construction trucks coming in actually as we were leaving. You can see supplies back there stacked up, and they've already kind of walled and roped things off. You know, really, 2024 is only next year, which means they're actually going to be building the new attraction fairly quickly. It's a major overhaul, technologically, architecturally. It's actually pretty impressive when you think about it that they're going to be done so quickly. I mean, new ride construction, like take Tron, for example, usually takes years. And it's not just like a re-theme or a simple overlay. Look at this. This area is surely not going to remain this open or unchanged for long. I'm guessing that Splash Mountain sign right there will be down within a week. Pretty wild. Pretty crazy. Any kind of big change like that is remarkable. Oh no, there's a couple of cast members down there who are tasked with the job of letting people know Splash Mountain is closed. And there you have it. Look at the little walls and barriers around it. There it is, all quiet on the Splashturn front. As I was walking in here, I couldn't help but overhear a conversation a woman was having on the phone with somebody about how her daughter and her had just got off of It's a Small World and how they both hated it. And she said, you can tell it was built before I was born and it smells like it too, or whatever. And then she immediately followed that up with saying that new Avatar ride we rode was the best thing I've ever ridden in my life. I think a lot of Disney people, Disney fans, forget that the average visitor, not even the average visitor, the vast majority of visitors aren't crazy Disney fans. They'll say, oh yeah, I'm a big Disney fan, because they like coming here, they have fun. Everyone's grown up with a certain amount of Disney movies and things like that. But I think it would surprise most Disney theme park superfans to know that the vast majority of visitors prefer the new rides based on movies they're familiar with, newer movies, things like that, things they understand. There are whole new generations that did not grow up with Zippity-Doo-Dah on their sing-along tapes. Of course, having said all that, I can hear the objections in my head right now. People would say, well, but there's a huge percentage of crazy Disney fans who do care about the old stuff. And you're right, which is exactly how attractions like the Tiki Room, Country Bear Jamboree, It's a Small World, and many dark rides still survive. You know I'm a huge Disney parks fan, Disney history fan. I like the old school stuff. But I've also spent hundreds of hours in the parks eating by myself and just overhearing people have conversations. And my vibe is, my feeling, my gut instinct is that most people get more excited by new, bigger, crazier, and more familiar. Maybe that's not your cup of tea, and I get that. I'm not trying to, start a flame war or anything like that. Merely an observation. Anyway, old Chickapin Hill is gonna look a lot different when I come back here. And just as a fan of Magic Kingdom and just as a person who's used to seeing it this way, that alone maybe wanna come by and just check it out. See how it looked one last time. I guess it also changes the math for me to know that the mountain wasn't in great condition several years ago, and that several years ago, meaning before the pandemic even, they were looking into ways to repurpose, retheme, and rebuild Splash Mountain. Some people are gonna refuse to believe that no matter who tells them or what evidence they have. I'm not at liberty to discuss how in 2019 even I knew this was likely to happen, but for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure it was inevitable. In any case, either way, I said my goodbyes to Splash Mountain last night when the last logs rolled down. That's definitely not why I'm here tonight, so time to be moving along. Almost time for the late night party to begin, which for us is gonna mean short lines and plenty of rides. So let's think happy thoughts, shall we? And then we'll fly like Tinkerbell, or Aladdin's magic carpet. I've got to go home to California tomorrow, so let's get busy. Pirate time with virtually no pirate line. Yarr. I've got an idea. Let's do a pirate dance. A sea shanty, a sea scooty poo. Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Hey, ouch. Forgot how sore my feet were. Ooh, stow your weapons, pirates. It'd be time to climb aboard. Ooh, I always forget they take your picture on this ride now. Make sure you smile for the skeleton kids. And then prepare to run! No! Flash right up the nose. Dash! Persuasion, mateys. I'm not Will. I love Walt Disney World's Pirates of the Caribbean. There's something about the much taller sets. They're so much wider. All in all, they're just so much, I don't know, they're so different from the Disneyland versions back at home, the original one. Something special about it. You know, a lot of people ask me what I think. Is Pirates better in Florida or in California? Which one is the best Pirates of the Caribbean? I gotta tell you, there's only one right answer. And the answer is Disneyland Paris. Sorry. Pirates of the Caribbean there is ultra next level. Well, when it's all working. All right, 10 on the money, which means technically the park is closed and the after hours madness has begun. Free popcorn and Mickey bars are now available. But I can get popcorn and Mickey bars back home. What I can't do at home is ride the Walt Disney World version of the Haunted Mansion, complete with its extra scenes. Very cool secrets to this Haunted Mansion, which I've shown in other videos, of course, and the secret servants entrance. So many of the differences between here and California. I'm not thinking about any of that tonight. I love that Dracula and rah-rah Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. It's scary. Oh, Gordon's fish sticks is scary too. I'm thinking about that sweet, sweet photo pass opportunity. Jeez.
Spirits are frightfully sensitive. Arrangements may be made at the end of it.
How sick is that? I know it looks a little grainy. It's because it's very dark in here. How sick is the Haunted Mansion, my friends? So sick it's in danger of dying. Oh, I almost forgot completely. The Haunted Mansion at Walt Disney World is soon to get a new edition of its own. Pretty soon this lady's gonna have a friend in the form of the Hatbox Ghost over here. Not yet, though. Not just yet. I love this graveyard. It's anything but dead in here. Start to shriek and harmonize. I love hearing the knell of a requiem bell. All right, let me see those digital hitchhiking ghosts once again. Look, there they are. Gonna make our way up and out of the crypt. All right. I love dragging you guys around. You know how much I love you guys. But it's time to pick up the pace. Time for a lot more action. Big Thunder Mountain! The wildest ride in the wilderness! Let's see what else is open. Popcorn! Peter Pan! Peter! It's a small world! Wait a minute. Not yet.
get even more popcorn.
Oh my gosh, the carousel. I almost never ride that.
Carousel! Yeah! I'm getting very delirious and excited. What else can we get up to?
Dumbo!
Everybody loves Dumbo, right guys?
Guys? I'm on Dumbo all alone!
Solo Dumbo!
I'm the only Dumbo!
Gotta hurry. Only so much magical night left.
Ooh, fresh popcorn!
You can't have too much popcorn.
I've been waiting to do this all week.
Space Mountain!
Fresh popcorn again!
Mickey Bar!
Time for a beverage now.
How about some tea? Tea party! People mover! Tea party again! What's that? I can't talk now. There's no time left. We've got to ride more rides.
Oh, wait a minute, what time is it?
Oh no! 1 minute past pumpkin. That means there's only 1 more hour left.
Quickly, guys, we've got to hurry.
1 more hour. That's not much time. Let's go. More Fantasyland.
Poor Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. That was great. What next? Oh, here's a ride. Look it. Not yet, not now.
There's a time and a place for It's a Small World. I should go to the bathroom.
No, bathrooms are for the weak. But I really have to go. I know what I'll do.
I'll just eat some more popcorn. That'll absorb whatever's going on inside of me. Pirates! More pirates!
No time for thinking. Just more popcorn and more Haunted Mansion.
More Haunted Mansion! Ooh, scary. You guys, when I got on Mansion, they made me throw away my popcorn. So I'm going over to get more popcorn!
Carousel horses love popcorn!
More? I want some! Oh, my feet are getting
So sore.
Oh no, sore feet, knees buckling.
Feet sore. Must get to Big Thunder. We can do this.
We're not gonna let them beat us, gang. We can make it. Oh, I forgot about this ride, Splash Mountain.
Oh yeah, we can't do Splash Mountain. Legs weakening.
Must not matter
Because thunder.
Big
Thunder again! Dang. Now what? I know.
Let's do it again.
I'm so tired, but it doesn't matter.
We gotta do it as many times as we can. Oh, weird. Got weirdly empty right now.
You know what's next.
One more time.
In the
Oh yeah, Splash Mountain.
Oh wait, I forgot. We can't do that right. I think we can make it. One last time.
I mean, I know we can make it time-wise. I just mean leg-wise.
One last time, guys. We can do it. Yes!
And that's it.
I'm going to Disneyland.
That was our final ride in the old West.
Looks like that's it for this trip.
Goodbye, Splash Mountain. Goodbye, Chickapin Hill. Time to make our way out of the Magic Kingdom. Grab myself one more Mickey bar on the way out.
I was gonna grab one more popcorn, but it turns out you can't have too much popcorn.
Mickey bar. There's just one thing left that we have to do.
Can't leave the Magic Kingdom without thanking our host.
I just want to say thanks for having us, Mickey. Can I have a hug?
Thanks, Mickey. I had a lot of fun on Splash Mountain.
I can't wait to see what we do next, right? Tiana, that'll be cool. All right, sick pic with Mick. What a fun one. Thanks, Mickey.
All right. Well,
We've thanked our host and taken our photo.
we've said goodbye to Mickey Mouse.
And now to bid adieu to the Magic Kingdom. It's been a heck of a lot of fun this past couple of days, you guys. Been pretty hectic.
But as per usual, we had some great times and made some great memories.
It's been 10 years of Random Land adventures this year, my friends, and we're just getting started.
So if you've had fun on this or any of our previous adventures, please do me a favor. Make sure you're still subscribed, ring that bell, do all that other junk. And please check out the links in the description.
I don't usually say that kind of stuff. I don't start the videos that way, but I would really appreciate it if you'd take the time. For now, though. Speaking of time, it's time we got out of here and let these hard-working cast members go home and sleep well. Which is exactly what we can do now. And what am I going to do next? I'm going to Disneyland! Usual, we've had a wonderful time. I wish I never had to go home. I wish I could just curl up right here on one of these benches, take a little nap, and sleep on Main Street. Actually, you know what? It's not a bad idea. Stay here and sleep well.
Never mind, it's not very comfortable. Smells like popcorn.
Do not use the fountain water if you are... What? Oh, poor guy. All his dinosaurs escaped. Now I gotta pick up my popcorn mess. Was it worth it for the joke? Yes, it was. You think I'd make cast members pick that up? I'm not that rude. I've been waiting to do this all week. Okay, so you're not allowed to film on Space Mountain anymore, so... That was just me yelling Space Mountain in here and showing you an old clip. But I'm still going on Space Mountain. I'd like to get in there. So with the Beagle Boys. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know money for gold! Look at that! Oh, the cast members love us!
Crazy drunk pedestrians.
It was greats on me. Oh, we're done with this. That's it. There's the last shot. Doo-doo.